I accidentally hit the go live thing too soon. So we're live now.
What?
I said I accidentally hit the go live button too soon.
What?
Now we're live.
Now you're live.
14 minutes early.
14 minutes early.
Yeah.
What the hell did you do that for?
It was an accident.
Accident. You're an accident.
I was down to talk to my doctor about. Rubelsis. Ask your healthcare provider about Rubelsis today.
Yeah. Guys, I hit the go live button too soon when I was trying to adjust my phone on the tripod. So we're live early.
Yeah. I'll be done here in a moment.
But if I would have shut it off, it would have deleted it completely. So accidentally turned it on live too early, but whatever. Hello, Gordon, and hello, Molly Main. How are you guys doing? I hit the go live button by accident when I was trying to adjust my phone on the tripod. So here we are, early. Are you gonna be done soon?
Yep.
Alright, let me make sure you're in the picture.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Alright, well, hello all the 7 people who are here. I know we were supposed to go live at 9, but when I was trying to adjust the camera on the tripod, I bumped the go live button, so here we are.
Yep. I was in the middle of doing laundry.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't hours earlier. That wouldn't make sense.
No. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice day out today it was.
Yeah, it was nice and sunny today. 40 degrees here. So,
Oh, yeah.
almost like spring.
Almost. Almost.
Gordon says, trying to readjust to the weather to be nice. Well, hopefully the weather will be nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the time change is Sunday. I always like this time change because it means it's not going to be dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon anymore.
Yeah.
And it's also the first sign that winter is going to end.
Yeah, be over with soon.
Yep.
Not going to be April. April showers brings me flowers.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
You never know with Michigan.
Yeah, I
It
do.
usually snows all through April. Not a lot, but some. Come here, White Storm. Come here. Good boy. Hello, Samantha. How are you? And hello, Jody. How are you both doing? I know we ended up live a few minutes early, but it's because I accidentally bumped the go live button when I was adjusting the camera on the tripod, so that's why we're here so early. But that's okay, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep. We've just been doing laundry and stuff, and
Yeah, we got done having dinner a little bit ago.
yeah. Gordon says something about tractors to repair, and Jody says she's doing better, and that's good.
Yeah.
We already had dinner, so. Sometimes we eat dinner really late, like 11:30, midnight, but whatever.
Yeah.
Not lately.
Not lately, no. But been known to eat that late though.
Yeah. Come here, White Storm. Come here, they can't see you. Come here. You gotta be right here. Right here. Good boy. He's looking for treats because normally I put treats on the table when we go live. I have lately. That's what he's waiting for. I only did it once the last time we went live, and already he knows. Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't take him long to learn. I'll go get him.
Can't even get in the refrigerator to get anything without him being right there wanting something.
Yeah. Come on, kitties. Come on.
But we... Come on, Butley. Come on.
All right, everybody, come get him.
That's enough for him. We don't want him getting too worked up tonight.
Come on, up here. Come on. Don't let Spider Leaf eat all of them.
Well, you said no, don't put him up here.
Come on. There you go. Oh, you too. Come on, Colby. There we go.
Boy, that's a crazy color combo. All
Yep.
the kitties up here.
Lots of kitties. All right, Jody, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. If there's anybody who here who hasn't seen our videos, this is Buddy, this is Spotted Leaf, this is Smokey, this is White Storm, and this is Colby. Gordon says M80 Ford straight tractor engines that need to get up and running this summer. Oh yeah, you'll have your hands full then.
Yeah.
But yep, these are their catnip treats. They really like these. These are their favorites. Was that good?
Oh, no, they're out.
Yep, now they're all just gonna go do whatever they want because they got their treats. Old Blue says skunk update. Yeah, it's still under there.
Yeah. Still under the kid don't stink anymore though, but
Yeah,
still out there.
we have to wait for it to come out and then plug off the hole.
Yeah.
Either that or throw mothballs in its hole. Spotted Leaf, be nice. But we're not going to shoot it, and we're not going to live trap it because we'll get sprayed. We'll just wait until he's not in there anymore and then plug off the hole.
Yep. He ain't hurt. The skunk ain't hurt nothing anyway. So.
No. Daniel says an early start tonight, I see. Yeah, 14 minutes early by accident. Because I was putting my phone on the tripod and trying to adjust it, and I bumped the go live button by accident, so here we are early. But I don't think anybody minds.
Yeah. I was back in the laundry room doing
Yeah, we
laundry.
weren't 100% ready yet, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We were almost ready.
Yeah, almost. Put the fire off. I was just working on getting the last load of laundry in the washer and getting the fresh load in the dryer and.
Yep. So how is everybody? There are 8 people here. How are you all doing? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but Spotted Leaf is growling at White Storm just because that's what she always does. Okay, now I can get my water back. I didn't want them to all dump it over. At least we had a nice warm day today. I mean,
Yeah.
warm compared to what we've been getting. It was 40 degrees, which right now that feels like a heat wave
Yeah.
with all the freezing we've been having.
But I can handle more days like today, that's for sure.
Yeah. Gordon says, "Did you go get the green and the green Impala car fixed?" No, he hasn't
No,
even
not
talked to
yet.
his brother in months.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
where he has to do it at.
yeah, I haven't taken it over to my brother's house to get it fixed yet.
But the welding shop is at his brother's house, and his brother's always busy.
Yeah, it'd be easier for me to take the vehicle over there than it would for me to try and weld it here.
Yeah,
Lot nicer equipment over there by far.
yeah, because it's a professional welding shop, not just, your little welder in the shed.
Yeah, there's water plasma tables there. There's plasma cutters. There's all kinds of equipment. 20-ton presses and all kinds of fancy equipment.
Yeah. So what did you do all week?
Not a whole lot.
Just got a lot of wood out of the attic of the shed that we had saved up for fixing the house that we have to burn now.
Yeah, I've been burning the materials I've been wanting to save just for projects, but
Yeah, because
that ain't happening.
nobody, we tried to buy firewood in the fall and nobody had any wood to buy.
Yeah.
They said they were all backed up, or the sawmills that we were going for the wood were out of business. So we couldn't get any.
So I've been burning up a lot of really nice oak boards. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah. Gordon says, looking at May 22nd, 2023 for the next car show to happen. All right. I'm sure the poster will pop up around town, and I'll see the date on it. And yes, we'll film it again. And we're going to go to the St. Ignace car show, and we're going to go to the Richard Crane Memorial Truck Show again, and film the parade for that. And the parade for that is going to be in St. Ignace again, entirely this time, because they're closing part of the Mackinac Bridge for construction. So they're not going to take any of those trucks to Mackinac City at all.
Not this year.
No, but that was announced by the Mackinac City Chamber of Commerce and the St. Ignace Chamber of Commerce, so they know what they're talking about.
Yep.
But that's all right, because we wanted to go to the show itself again anyway, not just the parade. But that's not till September.
Yeah, so that's quite a ways away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you into going to that prep show.
Well, I never knew anything about it
Well, I didn't
until
either.
I got together with you.
Well, I didn't
When I was
either.
living in Alpena, you never heard a peep about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either until I ended up working at one of the motels over there.
Yeah.
You know,
And hello, Clay Banks. How are you?
and they had a poster up, and that's how I discovered about it.
Yeah. Now we try to go every year. I couldn't go in 2018 because I had to work. I was working at Dollar General in Onaway at the time. And of course we couldn't go in 2020 because they didn't have it. But from 2015 until 2022, minus those 2 years, we have gone to that parade and filmed it, and it's on our channel. If you want to watch those. And Clay says, I'm doing great. You guys snowed in. No, it didn't snow here at all. We had sun, bright sun all day today. And when that when they had that big storm downstate, that didn't come up here. We didn't get that at all. So we got lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, the lower part got hit, but we didn't.
Somebody unplugged this just now. Cats.
It would have been smoky. Being a pain in the butt.
There. Don't want my phone to die while we're live. Gordon says, you telling me the Afton, Michigan sawmill closed on M68? No, that one is still open, but that's one of the ones where Don called him and he said, no, you can't get wood from me, I'm backed up.
Yep.
But the two in Onaway, one on Porter Road, and where's the other one?
Snap Road. Out off in Snap Road.
Yeah, they're out of business. Hello, Katie Wood, how are you?
But yeah, everywhere that did have wood, they're all backed up and not taking any more orders right now.
Yeah, either backed up or out of business. But no, the one in Afton is still in business, but
Not
he
taking
was
any
backed
orders.
up too far.
Yeah. He's got too many orders and not enough product.
Yeah.
So. And that was the same thing with the sawmill down the road
Yeah,
from
so
us too.
we've been having to use electric heaters, and our power bill is a horror story right now. So Don's gathering up all the wood that he was going to build stuff with, fix stuff here in the house, and is burning it up instead
Yep.
in the wood stove, so we don't have to keep the power bill going up and up and up. And hopefully we'll have better luck getting wood for next winter, because somebody will have some.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the sawmill out on Porter Road, the guy that ended up with that sawmill, he just drove it right into the ground.
Yeah. And Katie says, I'm good. Glad to see you guys missed last week. Well, we didn't go live last week. I wasn't feeling up to it, but I made sure we went live this week. And Samantha wants to know what we all had for dinner.
Cube steaks baked in the oven with cream mushroom soup over top of it. Mashed potatoes, cream mushroom soup was gravy for that. And steakhouse beans.
Yeah, Bush's grilling beans.
Yeah, Bush's grilled beans, yeah, and that's what we had.
Yeah. Nothing fancy or anything, but it was good.
That was good. Steaks were tender enough to cut with the fork, so.
Yeah.
And I baked them in the oven, Dutch oven style.
Yeah, and Samantha says sounds good, definitely.
Oh, it was. One of them simple meals that's really good, I think.
And Gordon says that the Millersburg sawmill is open. I know, but we didn't, Don didn't call them. There was one in Hawks too, and it's open, but Don didn't call them.
Yeah, too far away.
Samantha says, any new air fryer meals? Well, we figured out how to make deep fried pickles in the air fryer. I mean, they're now you would call them air fryer pickles, but it's just the same as if they went through the deep fryer. They're really good. but I haven't thought up anything major for the air fryer lately. Except we last month or so we did figure out how to make oven fried chicken in the air fryer, and then it's not all greasy and nasty. You just use a little olive oil.
Just enough to put a little coating on the bottom of the pan and maybe spray a little bit on the chicken if it's
Yeah,
in the
and
pan, that's it.
it was just as good as if it was made in the oven in oil, so it works for that.
Big fried chicken.
Samantha says you need a haircut.
Yeah, I know.
Again.
Sit flat on one side and standing up on the ends on the other.
Yeah, it's getting back to that stage again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mine's getting long again too. I have to have it trimmed. You can't tell because I always keep it in a tail, but that's because I don't like hair all over my neck all the time. It's hot. So I usually keep it in a ponytail. The only reason it wasn't for a while after I got it cut is because it was too short. Smokey, come here. Come here. They can't see you all the way over there. Come on. Come here.
He says good luck with that.
Yeah, so Spotted Leaf shows up instead. But on March 20, don't drink my water. On March 22nd, Spotted Leaf turns 5. On March 24th, Smokey turns 5. And they were born in the same place, and they're kind of like adopted siblings because Spotted Leaf's mother wouldn't feed her kittens. So Smokey's mother fed all the kittens. So these two used to nurse together. Even though now they have arguments with each other because they don't remember. Oh, and Samantha says, is that a Coca-Cola cup? If so, I had a set of those. I miss them. Yes, it is. Stop
Hey,
it.
you too.
It is, yes. And it's the last one left. I had 6 of these. Over the years, they've all gotten broken somehow. This is the last one. So.
Yep, the only one that hasn't got broke yet.
Yep. Try to take care of it so that I don't end up with none. But my mom gave them to me a long time ago, like 10 years ago, I think. And there was a whole set of 6, but over the last 10 years, they broke. They are good cups. It took a lot for them to break. They're pretty thick. They're not real thin, so. And they're kind of greenish. I don't think you can see it so much. I don't know, but in real life, when you're looking at them, they're kind of greenish. Gordon says, was meatballs and pak beans. Yes, I know of Hawk's Sawmill. It's real clear in my mind. Yeah, so do I, because for 3 years we lived in Hawks for a while, me and my family. When I was a senior in high school, we were in Hawks, so I know that area pretty good. From 93 to 96. And we have to drive through Hawks every time we go to see my mom, so I see Hawks a lot.
Yeah.
But it's funny because when I was a teenager, there were 2 party stores and a bar. Now there are no stores, and there's just the bar. So both those stores are out of business. And my brother and I used to ride our bike from where we lived out on the highway 2 miles into town to get something to drink and something to snack on, and then we'd ride back. But now both those party stores are out of business, so that's the end of that.
Yeah.
The one store is for sale, but there's contamination in the ground, so I don't think anybody will buy that. Gordon says, look at old Do you mean A&W root beer mugs? Yeah, the only place that I have seen those is the A&W in Standish. And I think if you ask him, you can buy a mug from him. But I didn't. But they do have good root beer floats. They would bring you the root beer float, and your mug would be frozen because the mug was in the freezer.
Yeah, frosted mug.
Yeah, so.
You know, gotta love the frosted mug.
Always used to stop at A&W on the way down to concerts, but we haven't done anything like that since 2017.
Yeah.
Mainly because of finances and COVID and all that kind of crap.
Alright.
Gordon says, my aunt is also from Hawk Schultz family. Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, the name does sound familiar.
Yeah. Almost seems like I saw that on a mailbox or something when I was riding my bike. When I was a teenager, probably. Spotted leaf.
Like, oh no. Belly rubbing.
Yeah.
She loves her belly rubbing, don't you?
Yeah, she might be just out of the camera, but if you bring her closer to you, I think they can see her better.
Are you gonna cry baby yet? Are you gonna cry baby?
Yep. Yep, her and her affection. She loves her affection.
Oh, yeah.
High Flyer says, have a drink, Don. You'll have more fun. LOL. Had a couple myself. We don't have any right now.
Yeah, don't got anything right now.
On the 3rd, we bought some Jack Daniel's Berry Punch wine coolers. I'm the one who wanted them. I drink that kind of crap. But we drank those up already, so
Yeah.
there's nothing left of that right now.
Yeah, we had 2 the first night, and then we drank the last one on the following night.
Gordon says, Ruthie and Esther Schultz in your area. I don't know. We don't know them, so I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, we seen a deer in our yard earlier tonight.
Yep. Walking down the trail that goes right past our yard. So I found out the other night that Don has never seen Tron and he doesn't even know what it is. So I'm gonna have to bring that up on Disney Plus and make him watch it. Right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I can't believe you don't know what Tron is.
Well, what is it?
It's like these two guys, like one of them is Jeff Bridges, I think. And they go into a video game or something and they're on these glowing motorcycles and they go in a straight line. And I remember one scene where one of them turned and the other one didn't. He smashed against the wall. And I haven't seen it since I was a kid myself, but I have seen it.
Oh, yeah?
And I know what it is.
Maybe I was too busy outside playing.
Maybe, but...
Because when we were kids growing up, we got yelled at all the time to get in the house. Because
Yeah,
we
but-
was outside so much.
What about after 8 o'clock? Did you need to be inside after 8 o'clock? Because that's when Dad would always turn the movie on, is at 8 o'clock. So we'd be outside playing all day, but then we'd come in and have dinner and then go play more.
As long as we was in the yard, is when the street lights come on, then our mom didn't care.
We lived way out in the country. There were no street lights.
I almost tell you then.
But Gordon says my uncle Richard Nichols knows the old That's Sitting in Hawks. Cool. Spotted leaf.
And if we left, we just had to say something, and then we had to check in about every 2 to 3 hours. Just to let either
My
mom or
point
dad
is
know
that
we
by
still
8
left.
o'clock, it's time to be in the house and relaxing and getting ready for bed and stuff, and we'd watch a movie and then we'd go to bed.
Yeah.
Especially if it was a school night. Wouldn't want us all running around outside until midnight or whatever.
But, yeah.
But yeah, we're just looking forward to spring around here. It's not like we hate winter, but there's a whole lot more to do outside when the weather's better. Teresa says, Tron had great special effects for the time. I also remember Disney movie The Black Hole. I don't think I saw The Black Hole. But yeah, Tron came out in 1982, so those were definitely really good effects for then. Yeah, she does not give up. She does not want anybody to stop petting her. It has to be all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And if you try to stop, she won't let you.
Yeah, earlier today, she was sitting on the arm of the couch, and I started petting her, and I stopped, pulled my hand away, and she almost fell right off the arm of the couch.
Yeah, she's goofy like her mother. Her mother's name was Marbles, and she looked just like her. But she had that neurological disorder that makes cats dizzy all the time. They're born dizzy. So I remember one time I was over at the where they were living, and I went to pet her mother. She was on the arm of the couch, and as soon as I started touching her to pet her, she fell off the couch because she was always dizzy all the time.
Yeah, I called her a drunken kitty.
Yeah.
It wasn't her fault, but
No, it's just something cats are born with sometimes.
yeah. No
Nothing
fear
can
for
be
her.
done about it, and they don't know any different.
Right.
Yeah, she's probably out of sight now, but she's chewing on Don's hand.
Yeah, bite it. Yeah, bite it. Yeah. Quiet, bite it. Yeah.
But yep, not too long before she's 5. Same thing with Smokey. Their birthdays are this month. The 2 oldest kitties here.
Yeah. The one that bitches the most, that complains the most, is this one right here.
Yeah. She likes to just walk past the other cats. They'll be sleeping or just sitting there, and she'll walk past them and smack them upside the head and keep on walking. She's weird.
Yeah. It's like, come on, would you want somebody to do that to you? Walk up to you, smack you while you're sleeping, and just walk away?
Yeah. She's a weird cat. Gordon says, my sister Patty's husband lives only a block away, yes, by the old restaurant on M68. Okay. That sounds cool. Now she's gonna come bug me.
Yep, that's fine. Poor kitty. What happened to you? Flop.
Yep, crazy kitty. So besides getting wood out of the attic of the shed, what'd you do all week?
Pick my nose.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun pulling out the big hard chunkies.
Gordon says, you guys are free birds to go to bed. What? Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I bet I do. This and tapped to find my phone thing. So that was my phone making noise. Yes, I know where my phone is. It's right in front of me. But yeah, that's one thing about cats' paws. They work great on touchscreens. That's how they like to come and step on your phone and stuff and mess things up. But yeah, this time I turned the scanner down before I started the live stream, so you don't have to hear the weird noises.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So button on a pair of pantyhose.
yeah, pretty much.
Why? Just because.
You got any stories you can tell?
Not any good one.
Well, tell a bad one then. Spotted leaf. Just listening to the washing machine. I don't know what to say now.
Same here.
It helps when people ask more questions. And then we can answer them. So some of the places we want to try to make it this summer are to make videos are like Dinosaur Gardens in Asanique. That's outside Alpena. And Gordon says, looks like you're playing Foot War. Yeah, her pretty much. And we want to go to the UP more than likely. And then we found out that there's in Leelanau there's it's called oh, I forgot what it's called, but the girl with the mini skirt and the shirt on, that goes along with the Muffler Man statues. It's the female one. Found out they have one of those in Michigan, not that far from here, that they just got. So we'll go see that. We should do the Call of the Wild in Gaylord. We need to do all the state parks that are around here. Maybe Fishtown, stuff like that. And Katie said, saw your video on Fayette State Park. We are only a few minutes away from there on US 2. Really good video. Where are you going this summer? Yeah, pretty much what I said. And we'll be going to St. Ignace for the car show and then back again for the the semi truck show. And I don't know all what else, but we're pretty spontaneous, so there'll be a lot of things that we'll just do. So
Yeah. We've got plans on trying to just get down here on the river that runs right along the side of us here and doing fishing down along through there too, so different areas down and through here.
and Gordon says he drives a Harley Davidson 3-wheeler. Well, then most likely Don's brothers know him because they're biker people. And Katie says if you come to the UP, visit us. We'll have to see what happens. And then Gordon says, feel sorry for them Upers. Why? I don't feel sorry for them. I like the UP. There, the dryer stopped.
Yeah,
But the UP has all the pretty scenery and all the waterfalls and all the fun things to do.
yeah, we're going to get the next load in the dryer real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, Katie, I love the UP too, so I'm not sure why, but I mean I'm not sure why he feels sorry for the Upers. So I don't know. We go up there whenever we can. There's a state park in St. Ignace that we want to do where you're supposed to be able to see the bridge really good. Straight State Park or something like that. I used to go to the UP all the time growing up with my family. But then I didn't go back for 1996, I think, was the last time. So now I'm taking Don and we're revisiting everywhere that I used to go. So it's all new for him. And we're also going around and finding things we've never seen before. Gordon says, told you watch on your arm. Yeah. But. And then of course we'll be fishing and stuff, and Don wants to go camping for real again, but we need to get a bigger tent. Because I only bought a 2-person tent back in 2015, 2016, and Don says it's not big enough and he doesn't like it.
Yeah, the thing's pretty small.
So he wants a bigger tent.
And you can get 2 people in a sleep, but then other than that, you really can't get much of anything in it.
Right. Will you cut it out? Go to sleep. Teresa said, I spent most of July tent camping in the UP and loved it. Hope to see Pictured Rocks trails this year. Yeah, Pictured Rocks is another place we need to go. We've been to Tequamanon Falls. There's a video on the channel of that. We've been to Kitchitty Kippy Springs twice. And there's 2 videos for that. And of course we went to the mystery spot just for the hell of it. There's a video for that. And the Fayette, historic state park there. I don't know. There's a lot that we need to go to. We definitely haven't been everywhere up there.
20 TD.
Yeah. I went to Pictured Rocks when I was a really little kid. So little I don't remember it. So that's one place we need to go back to. You've probably never been there, right?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
We need to go to Sleeping Bear Dunes, but that's down here. That's not in the UP.
Poor baby kitty.
And then we'll be fishing and doing more geocaching. And I play this game called Munzie too. I haven't played much of it. It's kind of like geocaching. And we'll have parades to go to, like the Big Rig Challenge parade, semi truck show parade in Onaway, the semi truck show parade in St. Ignace that I was talking about earlier, the 4th of July parade in Onaway, the Christmas parade in Sheboygan, and I don't know anything, any other parades we might find out about. Gordon says Patty also became the manager at the VW campground. Your radio talks in background. LOL. Well, she's there now. Maybe we've heard her voice. Because they talk a lot. The UAW. That's what we get on there is the UAW on Black Lake. The place where nobody's allowed in there.
Kitty. Kitty.
All right, have a good night, Samantha. We'll do that. Try to stay warm.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Well, we haven't froze yet, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. At least now it's March, things might start to warm up a little more. Don't drink my water. You have your own water.
She's like, yeah, but I want to blow snot in yours.
No. No, silly kitty.
Says, I probably already snotted up mine, so now it's time for me to snot up yours.
Yeah. And then on the 4th of July, we always watch the fireworks in Sheboygan while we go fishing.
Yeah.
By the, that little park by the drawbridge. So, those are some of the plans.
Yeah.
That's like stuff we do every year.
Well, people been pretty going out on the ice this year.
Yeah.
Hasn't been a whole lot of ice to really speak of this year.
No. People are falling through the ice all the time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get good enough ice.
Yeah. Been hearing about it quite a bit this year.
All over the news all the time. People through the ice, through the ice, through the ice. Because they don't care. They just walk on it, drive on it, and snowmobile on it anyway. Gordon says, have you guys been to Cadillac, Michigan? Yoopers, cold days and deep snow there by river. But we have, yeah, I mean, you're way downstate, so you get hardly any snow. It's just the same here, so you should feel sorry for us too then, right? We have cold days and deep snow here too. But yes, we've been to, well, I don't know about him. I have been to Cadillac, just passing through. I used to have to go to downstate every Sunday for something, way back in 2006, and I'd go through there.
Yeah,
But I didn't like stop and do anything. But I know where it is.
Got your foot. Got your foot, Spot Leaf. What are you gonna do?
Silly.
And I haven't seen, how about maybe a couple of ice candies on Tower Pond this year.
Yeah, because the ice was not thick enough. But there are some people who just don't want to listen. Almost every day for the last week on the news it's been so and so was rescued from the ice. So, and it's usually 2 people, sometimes 1. They fall through the ice and then they have to get rescued. Because the ice never got thick enough this year. It wasn't cold enough. But even though they got warned and warned and warned, they're like, oh, whatever, I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. Bloop. Away they go, down under the ice. That's how it goes when you don't listen.
Well, what's your plans for the week? You don't got any, do you?
Not really. I have to try to make a video tomorrow because I haven't made one in a while, but it's just because nothing happens. I don't think people want to see the same thing over and over. Us here in the house. But I'll try to figure out something interesting. Things
Yeah.
need to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was it yesterday? Frontier didn't want to work right, wasn't it?
What?
That's what I thought. What? I said, what was it yesterday that Frontier wasn't wanting to work right?
Oh yeah. Friday our internet did not work, and yesterday our internet did not work. So that's fun.
Yeah.
And no, we're not doing a walking on the ice video. Gordon says, still need to visit Cadillac, Michigan in the summer, LOL. The car show from Flint, Michigan, gone to it. Back to the Brick Tour cruises there last year. Back to the Bricks. Yeah, I heard about that on the news, Back to the Bricks. But I haven't been to it.
Same here.
High Flyer says, heard a robin the other day, spring is getting close. That's good, that's great to hear.
Yeah. I've been hearing people saying that they've been seeing robins.
Yeah. So they're coming back.
Yeah, I haven't seen any yet myself, but I've been hearing that other people's been seeing them though.
Yeah, and there were pictures on the news. If we're able to, I want to be able to go to the Sheboygan County Fair this year, do a video there. That'd be fun. But I will not go on the tilt-a-whirl with him.
Crap, baby.
Yeah, search our channel for trying to make somebody puke on the tilt-a-whirl. And you'll see why. And it was all him.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
What did I do?
You spun that thing around and around and around as fast as you could, and I kept telling you to stop, and you wouldn't, and I almost threw up on you. And I filmed it.
Hey, you want some cheese to go with your cry?
Okay,
You want some French fries?
sure.
Sure.
Belfry Bat says, we have tons of robins here in northern Arizona. Been here 10 years, never saw one here before. Yeah, it's funny that they're going there because that's where the snow was just recently. All that snow. Storms.
Yeah.
They're in Southern California. They're still saying on the news that people in the mountains in Southern California are still stuck in their houses.
Yeah.
That was
so-
just
so
on the
snowed
news
in, yeah.
at 6.
But we got snow practically 2 stories high. What are you
Yeah.
supposed to do though?
Yeah, pretty crazy, and they don't know how to handle that out there.
Right. So like, okay, you guys deep snow, go out there and dig yourself out. But then of course you got some that aren't physically capable of doing it. So.
Yeah, plus the roads aren't cleared. Are they going to go with the shovel and shovel off the whole highway all the way to wherever?
Right, community pull together. Who's got shovels, get them out. And who's got snowblowers, get those out too. Community pull together.
Gordon says robins have shown up here. And then something about ice fishing. Oh, no fishing on the Black River for ice tournament. I don't know. I haven't heard about that. Or do you mean Black Lake? Because if you do, that was the Shivaree, and that was a couple months ago. I think that was in January. Oh no, February.
Yep.
February 3rd, we drove through there going home from shopping in Sheboygan on Black River Road there where the river comes in to the lake, and there were cars everywhere. And then we realized it was the fish, the Shivaree. So they already had that.
Yep.
I guess there was enough ice for that.
Yep, and they filled their limit for
Yeah,
sturgeon.
5 fish, I think.
Yeah, I think you said 6.
Okay, 6. 6 sturgeon.
Yeah.
And it didn't even take them all one day for them to be caught, and that's all anybody is allowed to catch.
But, yeah.
And then it's over. Bye-bye, go home.
They only allow so many for the whole year to be taken out of there.
Yeah.
Once that limit's met, then that's it.
Yep.
If you hook into one, you gotta release it.
Yep. But now it's worse. Now they're saying don't go on the ice at all anymore, but people still are.
Yeah.
Because now too much of it has melted. It's not going to get any better. It's done. It's over. And usually March 26th is the deadline for putting shanties on the ice anyway. They tell you after March 26th you can't do it anymore.
I was gonna say at some point in time this month, everybody's gotta have their
it's
ice
usually
shanties off the ice.
the 26th. That's not that far away anymore. Spotted leaf. Once the weather is really nice, probably April, we can open the camper back up and use that again.
Yeah.
Belfry Bat says, what radio station do you listen to when you're driving to, say, Sheboygan? That's Rock 105. That's the only, that's the only good station up here unless you like country, and we don't. But they play good things like metal and rock, and they're the only station like that. And they do have a website if you want to listen to them. You can Google Rock 105 and it'll come up, and then you click listen live and you can hear it. Gordon says, what, there was no fishing tournament on Black Lake River? I don't know what you're talking about. The Shivaree was on Black Lake was the only thing there was. They don't have an ice fishing tournament on the river itself, as far as I know. So if that's something else, we've never heard of it. And whether they had it or not, I don't know. Belfry Bats, I hate country so much I could just puke. Yeah, most of, like 99.999% of country I can't stand. There's only a few songs I like, and they're all like a rock country crossover stuff, heavier stuff, not just tear in my beer, my dog died, my wife left me country. I don't like that stuff. Do you?
No, you know you love the tear in my beer stuff.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Yuck. And I guess there's a couple soft rock stations too that they play stuff that's gross too, like yuck stuff. Punk Skunk, and he's married to me who loves country music. Well, as long as you don't play it in his face, I guess that's fine. Husky Mom Bronico, I love Kevin Fowler. He real country singer from Texas. Well, hello for one, and I don't know if I've heard of him. I'll have to look him up. I don't recognize the name. Maybe I don't know. It depends on if it's heavier stuff or really not, because I like it to be heavier
Yeah.
if I'm gonna listen to it. High Flyer, have you ever heard of Penfold Pond?
Yeah.
I've heard the name. Where is it?
It's not far from here.
Like, not at all. I've heard the name over and over, and I used to go to school with a Penfold.
Yeah, it's not that far from here. I've had you probably within, I don't know, about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from it quite a few times.
Oh. Punk Skunk says he's nice about it with me. Well, that's good. And Husky Mom Bronico says, hi, some of his songs are funny. Yeah, I can check it out. I can look it up after the live. I'll look him up.
Yeah, I could take out Penfold Pond next summer. I've had you out by there, but I never took you to it.
Yeah.
There's a little campsite there too,
Yeah.
where you can camp there. You can go swimming in there and shit. As long as it ain't dried up this time. It dried up one year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the pond did, yeah.
The whole pond.
Yep, the whole pond dried up one year.
Jeez.
I remember that year too. Every once in a while you get minnows nibbling on you, every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just little baby minnows.
What do they do? Eat the dead skin off your feet?
Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, that year that it dried up, there was some tires in the bottom of it, so I went and picked up the tires out of it.
Ew. So somebody threw tires in there?
Yeah,
Was
there was only 3 of them, but I went and pulled them out. I figured, well, if it dried up, might as well, it made sense. Clean it up.
Gordon says, what's the name of that fish? Sturgeon, I think. For Shivery.
Yeah, sturgeon.
The
Yeah.
Black Lake, yeah, sturgeon.
Yeah, sturgeon. Yeah, it's a big thing where they pull out of 5 or 6. I want to say it was 6 this year, where they only allow that to be harvested out of there, and that's it.
Yeah, and I think you have to put your name into a drawing.
I'm not sure how they do it.
Something like that.
I'm not sure how they do it. But
High Flyer, is it along the railroad grade? Penfold Pond. Because these 2 ponds down here are not Penfold Pond, right?
I've always called them Jordan's Bayou.
Yeah. Because we live right by, within walking distance of those ones on the railroad grade, and they're not Penfold Pond, called Penfold Pond.
Yeah. Because I've either called them Square Pond or Jordan's Bayou, but the one common name
Now,
for them is
what
Jordan's
about
Bayou.
what about the one you call Second Fishing Hole?
Second fishing hole? That's one I call Square Pond.
Oh,
Because it's shaped kind of like a square.
yeah. Well, anyway, there's 2 of those, and the trail is right there, right across the road.
Yeah.
You just walk down a little bit, there they are.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's Penfold Pond.
Penfold is out. Yeah, I want to say out up in corner of Hawks there.
Corner of Hawks.
Yeah, the old corner of Hawks party store. I always call it Hawks Corner because of the small party store out on 211 there.
Oh. Oh, so you're not talking about Hawks, Michigan.
No.
You're talking
Well, the store, I always called that corner Hawks Corner because of the little party store that was called the Hawks.
It was a grocery store.
Yeah, the little store, yeah.
It's not in business anymore.
No, it's
I
not
know
in
what you're
business,
talking
no.
about, but
Yeah.
that's 211.
Mm-hmm. But I always call that corner Hawks Corner because of the store.
Yeah,
Because it's practically right there on the corner.
yeah,
Where that little purple building is.
I know. That's a gift shop last I knew, but the store is nothing now. It's just empty.
Yeah. Been sitting there empty for quite a few years now.
Yep. I think I remember stopping there with my family once and waiting out in the car while Dad went and bought pop or something, but other than that, that's all.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of business out there. They got a little bit here and there, but I'm surprised that they stayed open as long as they did.
And Gordon says, old school music on 107.3 FM radio here, classic rock and roll. That's just going to depend on who they play. If they play the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, The Doors, stuff like that, it'd be good. If they play yucky stuff, then that's yucky stuff. Belfry Bats says, I haven't had the chance to go through the old toys and stuff in our shed, but I haven't forgotten. It just might take a little while to get a package to you. That's fine. It's no problem. Take your time. Whatever you have to do. And then we'll save it for the next live stream after it comes. We won't open it. It'll be a big surprise.
Yeah.
We won't open it ahead of time. Ahead of time. Gordon says 97.3 FM out of Bay City is classic too. Okay. I like some of that stuff. But it's going to depend. Like, I like Alice Cooper, but I bet stations like that aren't going to be playing Alice Cooper.
Right.
Frank Zappa? No, doubt it.
In the summer, we need to get out to Q-Pack and sinkholes and shit this summer too.
All the sinkholes?
Yeah, sinkholes and Q-Pack, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See how much of the beach is left. Last time I was out at Q-Pack, there wasn't much of the beach left.
Don't you say it caves in all the time or something?
Yeah, there was about maybe 10 foot, maybe I would say around 10 foot of the beach left last time I was out there.
Punk Skunk says, yes, we were going to send you stuff, but during the 70-mile-an-hour windstorm, the roof blew off our art studio, so we got a bit distracted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
definitely.
sucks.
Yeah. Expect to get distracted over something like that.
Yeah.
Good enough excuse.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
No.
Expensive, too, if you're
Yeah,
going to put a
yeah.
new roof on it.
Mm-hmm.
Belfry Bats, it would be neat if you made a video at the gathering of the Juggalos. Well, I like ICP, but I don't know about something like that. It's probably in Detroit too, which the traffic to get there would be horrible. High Flyer says, used to be good fishing in Tomahawk Lake. Husky Mom Bronico, I think that's right. Texas. And then Punk Skunk says, luckily insurance is covering the roof. Well, that's good.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, your mom lucked up too that their insurance covered her roof.
Yeah, she got that new metal roof put on. And then last year they had that big tornado in Gaylord. And it lost strength as it traveled, but just her luck, it traveled over top of her house out in Metz and dented that roof all up.
Yeah, done it up for a brand new
And
roof,
which
yeah.
wrecks them because then they don't, the pieces don't connect properly and they leak.
Mhm.
So she had to make an insurance claim and get a whole new one put on.
Yeah. Which that was kind of crappy, you know, because it was, she had just literally had all that done, and then shortly after that happened.
And yes, I'm glad I'm saying that right. I hear Crystal say it all the time, but I'm trying to remember what she said. Punk Skunk says, weather is crazy lately. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
definitely. It's like we don't normally get tornadoes around here, especially not big ones like that.
Yeah.
And Gaylord's not that far from here.
Not really.
It was all this local area right here.
Yeah.
They still haven't fixed anything from that. They got denied a grant, a government grant to get things fixed. So everything is still just. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Lot
think
of
it was
people-
May 20th or something like that is when it happened. So
Oh yeah, there was quite a few
a year is not that far from happening.
Right, there was quite a few families that lost everything.
Yeah, and
because of
businesses and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
The government told them it wasn't bad enough. They couldn't have the grant. Which, that's stupid.
Yeah. What about families that lost everything and can't, you know, and they got to start all over again from scratch?
Yeah. And the businesses too, that,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, big chains, they can take care of themselves, but there were a lot of locally owned, privately owned businesses
Yeah,
that
for small
got
businesses,
destroyed too. And they're going to have a lot more trouble trying to get opened back up.
Yeah.
And yes, Gordon, sturgeon. Definitely sturgeon.
Oh yeah. I've never ate sturgeon, but I'd like to.
Husky Mom Bronico says, yes, weather is 100% crazy this year. I'm in Pennsylvania and we had hardly no snow this year. Yeah, we got an average amount here. But then places like over in Alpena, they hardly got anything.
Yeah.
But they're only about an hour away. They're on the shore of Lake Huron and we're more, okay, I'm going to pull the old Michigander trick. Alpena's over here, and we're over here.
Hey, the lower part of Michigan looks like a mitten.
And I used to live in Alpena for 17 years before I moved back over here. I grew up here, but then I ended up in Alpena for 17 years, and now I'm back over here, and this is where I'm staying.
You think so?
Yeah,
For how long?
forever. I'm tired of moving.
Started moving? Oh, I've been here, shit, how many years now?
A long time. Belfry Bat says, can you guess each other's favorite movie of all time? So what is my favorite movie of all time?
Sir Hump-a-Lot?
That's not a movie.
Not a movie?
No. You should know it.
Trailer Park Boys?
That's not a movie either. I mean, yeah, they have movies, but that's not. That's a
See,
series.
there you go.
No. Do you give up?
Yeah.
National Lampoon's Vacation. The first one.
Trailer Park Boys is better. Yeah.
Was
Cry Me a River.
and I don't know. You watch so many movies. I don't know what yours is.
Exactly. Because I don't know either.
I mean, you've got favorites like all the Medea movies. I don't know. Zombie shit. Basically, Medea and zombie shit.
Medea.
Yeah, Medea and zombie shit.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Poor baby girl.
But no, I've only watched National Lampoon's Vacation about 150 times since it came out in 1983. So I'm surprised you didn't know that one. Husky Mom Bronico, yes, Walking Dead, watch that. Absolutely. He is obsessed with The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead and what was that other one? The World Beyond or something. All the Walking Dead stuff. He owns all the seasons except the last one, which isn't out yet. He hasn't found it to buy yet. And he watches them over and 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 over.
Since when? When was the last time I watched them? Explain that one to me.
Last year
Booker.
sometime you ran another Walking Dead marathon.
No, I didn't.
You did too.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Why are you lying? It's been a long time since I watched any of them. I looked up for the last season that come out. Think about it.
Yeah. Punk Skunk. Cocaine Bear is the best ever. That's what I hear. But we're not going to go to the theater and see it. We don't have any money to go to the theater and see it.
Yeah,
So we have to wait until it comes out some other way.
Yeah, our finances is really tight right now.
But we do know what the story really was. And that apparently they have added all kinds of crazy crap that didn't even happen. But it's supposed to be a comedy. So that's its saving grace there. If it was meant to be serious and they made up a bunch of stuff, then it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Husky Mom Bronico says, me too, I've watched them all. My bedroom is done and Walking Dead. Daryl is my favorite. Yeah, he's got, what are you wearing today? Nothing?
What?
Okay. He's got shirts. He's got those ears. They're made out of soap, but those ears that Daryl used to hang around his neck, they're hanging on the wall in the bedroom. And he had a little Lego thing that he put together of Daryl riding a motorcycle down the highway, which is in the cabinet over there. And like I said, he's got DVDs and Blu-rays of all of it. There's walkers, 3 walkers over there doing the hear no, see no, speak no evil thing. He's got a Walking Dead mug that changes colors. It's black, but then when you put hot stuff in it, these hands come up with blood all over the place.
Well, the hands come up and it looks like that there's like finger streaks of blood coming down.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, and he's got a Michonne Christmas ornament. Husky Mom Bernico says, I can't wait for the new miniseries to come out. Yeah, what did they settle on? Because every time I turned around, they were going to make this, and then they weren't going to make it, and then they are, and then they aren't, and then they are, and then they aren't. And it was going to be Daryl and Carol, and then it was going to be Negan and Maggie, and they can't make up their mind. They finally make up their mind on something.
Yeah. But, yeah, we just need to get season 11. And then other than that, we'll have everything.
Yep, he's already seen it. We've already seen it, but he doesn't own it yet. Gordon says, sorry about your mom's roof. Yeah, it's done. It's taken care of now.
Yeah,
They already replaced it.
Yeah, luckily she had house insurance.
Yeah. So it was fine.
Yeah.
It hopefully won't happen again though.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah. But she's got plans on making good use of that old tin that they pulled off. Well, it's not old, but
She already did. They already put it on the back garage for her.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Whatever was salvageable out of the stuff that got hit by hail, she had installed on the back garage.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. You know, that she salvaged the other stuff out. Nothing wrong with recycling.
Punk Skunk says, yes, they say Cocaine Bear is based on a true story with some changes. It's based on exactly one incident and all the rest of the movie is made up, but it's great. Yeah, we'll give it a chance. I know it's supposed to be a comedy, so I'll go into it with an open mind. I hear some people love it, some people hate it, some people won't even watch it. But there's always people like that. Husky Mom Bernico says 3 of them, Daryl and that must be Carol, in France, Negan and Maggie in New York, which my cousin saw them filming. She lives there, and Rick and Michonne. All right, the Rick and Michonne thing makes sense with what happened at the end of the final episode of The Walking Dead. So, I knew they were setting up for something. But yeah, he'll watch them all. He'll buy the DVDs of the seasons, and it'll just continue. As long as The Walking Dead stuff continues, he'll be collecting it.
Yeah.
I like it too, but he is obsessed.
Yeah, and then we got seasons of stuff that we started on collecting and never got the rest of the seasons yet too.
Yeah,
You know,
lots of stuff.
yeah, like Sanford and Son and quite a bit of stuff. Yeah,
I did find out that they canceled Westworld though.
did they?
I think we have, what do we have, 3 seasons?
I think 3 seasons.
There's supposed to be 4, so we'll have to get that 4th season in, and that's it. No more Westworld.
And then we got then we got the whole whopping 3 seasons of Gilligan's Island.
Well, that's all they made.
You know, that's why I said the whole whopping 3 seasons.
Yeah. And they only made 1 season of The Honeymooners too, but we don't have that.
Yep. Have to get the rest of the seasons of the Waltons.
Yeah. They made a lot of those, a lot of seasons of that.
I think 9 there was.
Yeah, whole bunch. It'll take you a while to get all those.
Yeah.
But I did see a box set of it at Walmart. The Waltons, the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's probably the better way to go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's the better way to go.
Yeah. Save money in the long run.
Yeah.
But he likes to have physical copies.
Yeah, I like physical copies.
Because, I mean, you never know. Like with Netflix, they'll put a movie on there or a series on there for a while, and then it goes away. So if you have a copy, you can always watch it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we got a nice movie collection going on.
Yeah. And series too.
Yeah.
Some series. Series is.
Series. Right?
That's an awkward word.
Awkward word. Maybe it's you that's awkward. You ever think about that one?
Yeah. Punk Skunk says, have you heard of the Michigan-based company that sells winter hats and gear, Stormy Cromer? I love their products. Yes.
Yep.
There is one in the UP, and a couple years ago they opened one in downtown Sheboygan. Funny story, when I worked on Mackinac Island in the kitchen of the Iroquois Hotel, the chef's name was Phil Cromer. I found out that Phil Cromer is a member of the Stormy Cromer family, so I knew a member of that family and his nephew too, because he worked there too. Years and years before I heard about the hats and stuff. And Phil Cromer still works on Mackinac Island, but at a different restaurant now. He was a nice guy though. He was nice to work for. Yeah, it was cool. He was a really nice guy. It was my first proper job outside of cleaning an office once a week in Roger City after school. And I was nervous and didn't know what I was doing and all that. And he was a really nice guy. Helped me learn everything, helped me be comfortable, and had a nice sense of humor. And it's one of those coworkers that you can think back on and have good memories about. You don't find too many of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now he works at a different restaurant, still on the island though. But I do like those hats. I might want to get one sometime. I saw they have purple ones and stuff.
No, I don't think so. You got your own water. Go get
Yeah,
it.
go get your own water. She always wants to drink out of her cups. So does Smokey and White Storm. I mean, they always have water. Nice, clean, cold, fresh water, and they always come up and drink our water. Punk Skunk says, Spotted Leaf loves joining the live conversation. Yeah, she's always here when we go live. Right here, just like this. Husky Mom Bronico says, I love watching older shows from start to finish. ER. I own all the box set. It is my always go-to show. Yeah, I haven't watched that show in a long time.
Oh, same here.
But I did like it when I did.
Yeah.
And we've got, I mean, we don't have any of it on DVD, but I liked House. And I like The Good Doctor, but I'm a season behind. I have to catch up on that. But all that medical stuff, I like that. Studio E says, are you looking forward to opening up Camp Wilton, your RV? What a neat job. Did you stay on the island after the tourists left? We are, yeah. Probably not till April, though. And I know, I worked there for the summer season of 95 and 96 and part of 2002. But when the season was over, then I went back home in October. Because everything closes up. I mean, people still live there. The grocery store stays open, the post office, the library, a couple restaurants, a bar, but it's mainly for the people, permanent residents who actually live there. People can still visit, but they're not going to find much to do. So I just worked the summer seasons when it was really busy. And Gordon says, you could be me watching video street racing in Fat Rat's garage, old man's garage in Ohio. Michael. Yeah, I haven't watched, I don't think we watched any of that. Fat Rat's Garage. Stuff like that.
I think we watched stuff similar to that, but I don't
Yeah.
think we watched that.
I like to watch shows where they restore cars. I mean, they bring in just these pieces of crap. And then by the time they're done with them, they look really nice.
Yeah.
Studio E, the ice bridge is scary. It didn't get cold enough this year for the ice bridge. So they didn't get to do that this year.
Yeah.
And anybody who doesn't know, the ice bridge is when Mackinac Island and St. Ignace are closer to each other than Mackinac Island and Mackinac City. So the water in between, when it's really cold, usually only for the month of February, it will freeze completely between Mackinac Island and Mackinac City. And then people can ride snowmobiles and walk back and forth. Because the ferries don't run in the winter, so they have to take an airplane otherwise. But they didn't get their ice bridge this year because it wasn't cold enough. And this is not the first year that happened.
Right. And they know not to solely depend on the ice bridge every year because it's not going to happen every year.
No. Belfry Bat says, have you seen the picture of the deer with another deer's head stuck in his antlers? No. What is that circulating on Facebook? Was it were they having a fight and they got stuck together?
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, and then they died, probably.
Yeah, because that's usually what happens if they're not found by human and get separated because they're going to usually die of exhaustion and stuff. So
Yeah. And Gordon says, no, the tornadoes will hit I-69 from Lansing, Michigan down towards Flint. Fun.
Oh, no kidding.
And yeah, I know you meant head. Studio E says, I wondered we couldn't find any photos this year. Yeah, no. I have all kinds of groups and businesses for Mackinac Island liked on Facebook. And I see all of everything that goes on, basically. And I know they didn't get their ice bridge this year.
Yeah. Didn't get cold enough.
No, didn't get cold enough. They got it last year, but I don't think they got it the year before. So it's really iffy from year to year.
Yeah, it's iffy from year to year. Not going to happen every year.
Yep.
The conditions have to be right for that to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's not good enough that you can drive a truck across it or a car or anything, but it can handle snowmobiles and people walking.
Right.
And yes, believe it or not, especially in the winter, there are vehicles on Mackinac Island. They have fire truck, ambulance, and police SUV. They're there all year. Then in the off season, when everything is closed, that's when they bring the construction vehicles in so they can build things, repair the roads, all that kind of stuff. But by the time Labor Day comes and everything's open and the tourists come back, that stuff's gone.
Yep. All except for the fire truck and the EMS vehicle.
Yeah, the emergency vehicles, they stay there all the time.
Yeah, the emergency vehicles stay there, but they don't.
They
drive
only bring them
around.
out when they have to.
Yeah, they only take them out when they have to.
And yes, Studio E, I would cross it. I'm not scared of it. Punk Skunk says the deer must have spent days waiting for the vultures to separate the other deer head from his body. Crazy. And it must be so scary to carry another deer head on his head. So he like ripped the head off the other deer. It was just the head, not the body, too. I'm gonna have to try to figure out where that is. Try to find that, because that sounds gross.
Yeah.
And weird.
Especially if one lives and has the head stuck on the other one, yeah, something had to have happened for it to. Wow.
Husky Mom Bronico says, I was wondering if some personnel live there on the off time. Okay. Mackinac Island is not an amusement park or anything like that. It's a real town. And it's not personnel who live there. It's real people like me and you. They just live there.
Yep.
So it's not like, oh, Disney World, some of the employees, it closes, and then some of the employees stay on while it's closed. No. These are normal people, normal everyday people who live in normal everyday houses up in the middle of the island.
Where they own the property in the house.
They're not personnel. They're just residents.
Yep. They just own a piece
I do
of
know that a
Mackinac
lot
Island.
of people get mixed up and think that Mackinac Island is some kind of amusement park. And it's not. It's just a town.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yep. Studio E says, what about the horses? Do they stay on the island? Some. Most get moved to a farm up in the UP in Pickford, and they get to do whatever they want all winter.
Yep.
But they keep a handful for the drays and they still get deliveries all winter. Like the grocery store needs their food and stuff all winter long, so they still have
a couple for doing things.
drays for moving the items from the boats that bring them in to the store. And there's a couple restaurants still open. They need their stuff.
So
And then the garbage dray still goes around. So they need a few horses. But most of the horses go on vacation.
We'll come back to the mainlands.
Yeah. Husky Mom Bernico says, so they have grocery stores and normal stuff. So interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
They even got a school.
Yep, they have a school. They have a public library. They have a post office.
If you ride your bike all the way around the island, which I didn't know this, I learned this from Tennille, that's 8.1 miles round.
8.2.
Or 8.2.
Yep.
I didn't know that until Tennille taught me that, so.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of gift shops and stuff there. But it's not it's a town. It's not an amusement park.
Yeah, it's just that with the being an island, it's just the tourist trap, basically. You know. Well, I call it tourist
Yeah,
trap
but
because
it's not
that's where
just a
everybody
tourist
goes.
trap.
No.
There's
not
a lot
really,
of
but
historical stuff there,
yeah,
too.
There is. I thought it was cool when we got to go to the fort.
Yes.
That was the first time I ever me going to that one.
Yeah. Oh, and this is going to blow your mind. Everybody, this is going to blow your mind.
Blow your mind.
On Mackinac Island in the winter, they switch from riding bikes around to riding snowmobiles around.
Yep.
I always see on the Facebook groups, every time there's a photo posted on a Mackinac Island Facebook group taken in the winter, and there are snowmobiles parked along the streets, there are tons of people that comment, oh my god, I thought that wasn't allowed!
But it's only snowmobiles, though.
Yeah, and it's not actually illegal for them to not have cars or for them to have cars. They just don't want cars.
Yeah.
If somebody would bring a car, they're not going to prison, but they don't want them there because that just messes it all up.
Mm-hmm.
But they did bring a car there to make the movie Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve in the 70s. So cars have been there. Oh, and they brought, no, this was 3 or 4 years ago. It was pre-pandemic. The vice president came there. And they brought the whole cavalcade, the big black, in the middle of summer. The big black SUVs, like 6 of them. They brought them over on a freight ship, to the back dock. There's a back dock people don't know about. Got them all off. The vice president and all his bodyguards and that were in there. And they drove to the Grand Hotel where they were going to have their convention or whatever, presentation or whatever, through all the way across the whole island and parked there, had that stupid thing at the hotel, then drove back and got shipped back off the island. And people on Facebook, there were videos of them driving around on the island. There were photos. People in the Facebook comments just blew up with rage. So, it's not illegal. It's just they'd rather it not happen.
Yeah, they kind of run up on it.
Yeah. Punk Skunk said, tried to send the deer with deer head to your Instagram, but don't know if the link works or not. Alright, I'll check that when we're done with the live. It probably will. But right now, my phone with my Instagram is what you guys are seeing us on, so this is his phone. So I can't look right now.
I feel like it won't be long enough to have to get a fire going.
Yeah, it's getting cold in here. He'll have to start the wood stove up.
Yeah.
Gordon says, I'm a nut on Imala Chris beings out of junkyards repairs. You find parts at junkyards? So does he.
Yeah, I do.
Studio E says, do you know what their New Year's Eve frog drop is? You could be our island tour guide. It's not a frog, it's a turtle. And it's on, it's every New Year's Eve in front of the Lilac Tree Hotel. People stand, I haven't been to it, but I've seen it live. They broadcast it live on Facebook. They stand in the street around the Christmas tree because they put the Christmas tree in the middle of the road downtown. They stand in the street and somebody lowers down a big turtle sculpture, like, I don't know, with lights on it, from the top balcony of the Lilac Tree Hotel at midnight, like how they dropped the ball in New York. And it's called the Great Turtle Drop. That's what they do for New Year's. But yeah, it's a turtle, not a frog. Close, I guess. But yeah, that's what they do. A lot of people go there for that. In December, up until New Year's, they open some of the hotels up so they can so people can come and stay and go to the Great Turtle Drop and stuff like that, so they have somewhere to stay. But then they close them back up and they don't open again until spring.
All right.
But there is one that stayed open this year, the Bicycle Street Inn. That hotel stayed open all winter this year for the first time ever. Belfry Bats, here they drop a cowboy boot. Yeah, over in Traverse City they drop a big cherry. So it's like every area has their own thing.
Oh, I don't know, you should drop a big steering wheel.
They don't do anything.
That's what I said, I don't know, you should drop a big steering wheel.
Husky Mom Bernico says, you have many interesting stories about the island. I love it. Yeah, because I lived and worked there for 3 different seasons when I was pretty young. Like 19, 20, and 26. And we only live 36 miles away from there, so it's easy for us to go there. I've been there many times besides the times when I worked there. So, I like Mackinac City too, and St. Ignace. The whole Straits area there, and the Mackinac Bridge, all that stuff. I've considered myself lucky to live so close to all of that. We can just jump in the car and go. We don't have to worry about some big expensive road trip.
Yeah. Going over to Mackinac City and stuff like that's not a big road trip.
No, I mean, some people who live here in Onaway Tower area drive to Mackinac City every day to go to work. It's no big deal.
Yeah. From here to there, not even a whole hour drive for us.
Yeah. Studio E says Don could do this for 2024, live stream event for all of us. Yeah. Husky Mom Bernico says, that's on my list of places to visit someday. Yeah. Just don't walk down the middle of Main Street. Because it's not Disney World. I actually saw somebody leave a review on Mackinac Island saying, Michigan's Disney World. But they have a big problem with people walking down the middle of the street. And people are trying to ride their bikes, and the horses and carriages are trying to go, and people are just walking all around in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well...
so stay on the sidewalks. That's my biggest tip.
Yeah, because last time that me and you was over there, they had some cops or
yeah, the
whatever,
police had to walk up and down and say, please walk on the side, yelling, please walk on the sidewalk, please walk on the sidewalk. They shouldn't have to do that.
No, they shouldn't. You know, makes it a little easier, especially for the horse-drawn carriages, you know.
Punk Skunk says, the cowboy boot drop isn't really a drop, it's more of a very slow lowering. Yeah, same thing with the turtle and the cherry. They don't just drop it. They'd break it. Husky Mom Branico says, I will definitely remember that. Yeah. And pay attention, too. You'll see people just wandering around in the street like they won't get run over. But just because there's no cars doesn't mean you won't get run over.
Yeah, like you get run over by some crazy person on a pedal bike.
Yeah, or a horse.
Or a horse.
Horse, a carriage.
Yeah.
Belfry Bet says, I wish you'd go on a big, expensive road trip to Holland, Michigan for the Tulip Festival. If we had money. I don't know. Maybe eventually.
Yeah, eventually when, it's just...
That's a ways down there.
Yeah. It's just that
then you're talking not only gas money, but you're talking a motel. We'd have to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, no, we don't need thousands of dollars, but we need something.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
The further away we go, the more it's going to cost, especially if we need a motel.
Yeah, a little more than what we usually get,
Yeah. Gordon says, 55 gassers, nomads, novas, classic videos. Those horses, those house, also was used in, be east of Onaway, Michigan, by the golf course on M68, used to house the horses at. There's still horses there. That's Ann Fuzie's Wagon Wheel Ranch. She's still there. She's still got her horses. Nothing's changed about that. She used to be my bus driver when I was in elementary school. She was the one who kicked me off the bus every day. Almost every day. It's like getting suspended from school, but you're kicked off the bus for a certain amount of days because you said a bad word or you tried to defend yourself against bullies or whatever. So you get kicked off the bus.
You know why you got kicked off the bus? I do.
Why?
Because you wasn't good about doing something mean and not getting caught at it. Because when you did something mean, you made sure you got caught at it.
Sure.
If you didn't want to get caught, you should have did it when no adults could hear about it or see it.
No, I wasn't trying to be mean. I just wanted to be left alone.
Oh, this is how you get left alone. You gotta be mean. Like walk up to them, punch them in the back of the head when there's no one around to see it.
No. The bus driver was always watching in that long mirror. She saw everything.
Well, you just wait until you get off the bus.
Well, okay, then I get suspended because the teachers or see it or whatever. Then I get suspended from actual school.
No, that's when you do it in the bathrooms.
You do know that all the kids always ran to hey teacher, Tennille did this, Tennille did that, hey teacher aide, hey teacher, oh I'm going to the principal's office, tell.
You know why?
Because they were little pussies.
Because you allowed them to do it. You should have beat the crap out of them for being snitches.
Punk skunk, do you swear? The F is my favorite word, lol. Yes, I swear. But I try not to swear all over YouTube. Because YouTube kind of frowns on that. I mean, you can say shit, you can say asshole, you can say damn, a bitch, whatever. But if you start saying fuck in all your videos, you might get demonetized. So I try not to use that one. And I did find out that a whole bunch of kids watch our videos, like young kids of people who live here in this area. Their parents let them watch our videos. And I'm not sure why, because we're not a kids channel. We have nothing to do with kids. But every time I turn around, I find out we've got these 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds watching. So that's another reason I try not to drop F-bombs in our videos. Because there's kids, little kids watching.
Shit, fuck's that.
Punk skunk, okay, good to know. Yeah, we swear, but we try not to throw it all over YouTube. Belfry Bet says, on my bus back in the 70s, all the burnout smoked in the back of the bus. Back then, the bus driver never gave us crap. By the time I was on the bus in the 80s and 90s, you got in you couldn't do anything. You had to sit there and shut up or you're going to get kicked off the bus. So by the time I got to my senior year, I got to the point where I had a Walkman on and music playing. And I was sitting there looking out the window and I ignored everybody. And that's how I finally avoided being kicked off the bus. I couldn't hear them. I couldn't see them. Good enough. But yeah, I'm glad that those days are over. School buses.
Yeah. You seen that one that my mom had burned down? The way that thing was all decked out.
School bus?
Yeah. Had a bedroom, a kitchen, a living room, bathroom, running water. Had a crapper, shower.
A crapper?
Yep, a crapper.
Gordon says, smile, nerd, something, on the news on the Mackinac Island. Yeah. Hello, Frank White. How are you doing? We've just been talking about all kinds of random stuff. Like Mackinac Island and whatever. Happy Taco Tuesday. You know, I was going to get the stuff today to make that taco roll that I saw Crystal make on the RFS Dan channel on Friday. And then I decided not to do it. I forgot it was Taco Tuesday, or I would have gone to the store and got the stuff. We have some of the stuff, but not all of it. We have hamburger and we have taco seasoning. We need croissants.
Taco Tuesday.
And the way we make tacos, some refried beans, some shredded cheese, black olives for me, lettuce, tomatoes, sour cream.
You know how you let somebody know that's Taco Tuesday?
How?
You carry around a big roll of toilet paper.
Whatever. I am going to make that taco ring thing, though. That looks good.
Yeah.
Probably next month. And I guess I'll probably make a video on how to do it. Because I think it's something people would want to eat. And it's really easy.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Frank says he's pretty good, which is good. And that he really likes making homemade tacos. Yeah, so do I. I like the crunchy shells. But I like the soft shells too, so we usually get both. so we can have one or the other. But this recipe I've got, there aren't any shells. You use croissants. Yeah, I will make a video on it. It won't be right away because I need to get all the stuff that we don't have.
Yeah, we got some of the stuff, but not all of it.
Yeah.
Like need tomatoes, lettuce,
Sour cream, some black olives.
You,
We have the shredded cheese, we have the meat, we have the taco seasoning.
mhm.
And then you need 2 things of croissants.
Refried beans, chili,
Yeah.
green chilies.
when
and-
Crystal made it on the RFS Dan channel, she didn't use refried beans, but I don't think she's a refried bean person.
well, I think that makes it better. Refried beans.
Yeah,
and
mix some
black
refried beans in with the
and-
meat.
Yeah.
But this is a highly customizable recipe.
Yeah. Person can custom, take it and work it a little bit, to their likings.
Frank says homemade tacos are delicious, cheap, and fun to eat and make.
Yeah.
They are. And Belfry Bats hates olives and mushrooms.
I hate black olives.
I hate green olives. I like black olives. I love
I
mushrooms.
like green olives.
I hate green olives. They're nothing but salt. Yuck. And I cannot eat black olives by themselves. Then they're gross. They have to be in or on something. Just like raw tomatoes. I can't eat raw tomatoes by themselves. I want to throw up. If they're on tacos, they're good. If they're on a burger or a sandwich or something, they're good. But not just raw by themselves. It's gross.
Burgers actually sound good.
Burgers sound good.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Make burgers after the live stream?
I ain't making burgers this late.
No.
Maybe we can pull out some burger and have them tomorrow.
Yeah. Frank says I am with Belfry. Yeah, I cannot eat olives of any kind all by themselves. But they're good with something. Like on tacos, on pizza. That's about it. But the green ones, no, I don't want those in any way, shape, or form.
I'd rather eat the green ones than the black ones.
Yuck.
That's why I say about your nasty black ones. That looks like somebody pooped them out. Hey, no, that's what it is. Black olives, deer shit.
They are not.
They're deer droppings.
They're rabbit turds.
No, they're too big around for rabbit turds.
Ugh.
They're deer turds.
But I do understand not many people like, a lot of people do not like mushrooms.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
I do though. I grew up with mushrooms. I'm used to mushrooms.
Yeah, I like morels. But when you go morel picking, you gotta watch out for them false morels.
Yeah, because it'll kill you.
Oh yeah, because they're poisonous, yeah.
But I know how to make deep fried mushrooms in the air fryer with your own homemade breading and everything. And then, of course, then you'd call them air fryer mushrooms because they're not deep fried.
Yeah.
Punk Skunk says, I love olives, mushrooms, and country music. Why did Belfry Bats marry me? I don't know. But I like a lot of things that he can't stand, and the same way around. Like, I like My Little Ponies from the 80s. He doesn't like My Little Ponies.
Oh no. They make good fire starters though.
Sure. Husky Mom Bernico says, yes, I wanted to make that tonight, but I had to get emergency eye procedure done today. So glad you were on tonight, giving me something to do while recovering. Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Hopefully you'll be okay. Was it a laser surgery? Because I had in 2008, beginning of 2008, I had to have that on this side because the back of my eye was bleeding. They stopped the bleeding with laser surgery, but now they left a big round scar right in my center vision. So I don't have central vision in this eye, which is a pain because now I don't have depth perception. Punk Skunk says, opposites attract, and Belfry Bats says, I can't believe Don isn't a brony. I used to joke with him about that when we first got together. He made it clear he's not a brony.
Yeah.
Ooh. Husky Mom Bernico says, shot in the eye. That's terrible.
Shot in the eye.
Wow. You're not going to lose any vision, are you? That's
Shot in the eye
scary.
with what?
Yeah, shot in the eye with what? Like a gun? That sounds horrible. And scary. Yeah, hopefully that'll all turn out alright.
Yeah, definitely. Hope your eyeball didn't pop.
No, I think if that happened, she'd be... I don't think they could save that. Ooh. Husky Mom Bernico says, needle, I have wet macula. It's been 8 years since I had treatment in that eye. Oh, you got a shot in your eye, not you got shot in the eye. Okay. Now I see what you mean.
Yeah, I see what you mean now, too. Yeah,
And that's what they said I had, too. Wet macular degeneration. And they fixed it, but they left a nasty scar that's never going to go away. So it'll always be this way. Like, this is fine. But if I close this eye, okay, now anything like, okay, now I can see the phone on the tripod. I do this, it's gone. So if that ever happens to my right eye for some reason, I'm in a lot of trouble. Everything will be over. Driving, watching TV, reading, art, anything. So hopefully that won't ever happen. And Gordon says, in the farm you said on M68, I've been there for horse rodeo. Yeah, that's Amy's Arena right next door. They might, I think they were talking last summer about doing some things at Amy's Arena. And Frank says, are you still monitoring your Patreon channel? I am. I just haven't put any posts on there lately, which I need to do. I keep forgetting about it. I need to give that more time. Because there are still 2 of you who support us on Patreon, which we're very thankful for. If you watch at the end of every video, your name is there. I did change it in the last couple videos. There's a new outro. But if you watch all the way to the end where the end screens come on, and look up in the, it would be this corner, your name, that's where the names are now. So you're still there, and we're still very thankful. And Husky Mom Bernico says, yes, I have to. I go to the doctor. Fro Willis eye. I have it in both eyes. Oh, 20 years now. I can't have laser because of where it's located right in the center of the eye. I go every 3 months for checkups, but had a major flare-up over the weekend. That's not fun at all. I'm lucky they were able to take care of mine with that laser surgery then.
Yeah.
And Frank says, yes, I see that. I feel famous. Yep. I always make sure that's there. But I decided, well, what happened with the intro and the outro is that they were in a folder on my desktop, on my laptop. Well, I was redoing a bunch of our thumbnails on like our travel vlogs and stuff. So I had a whole bunch of images that I had been working on all over my desktop. It was a big mess. When I was done with it all, I deleted it all. Did not realize that the folder where that stuff was had also gotten deleted. So when I went to edit the video a couple videos ago, it was all gone, and I was like, oh no. So I had to make all new, and that's why when I decided to use the all forest theme for everything, because we live in the woods, it seems more appropriate. But later that day, I found all the lost stuff, all the stuff that I thought I had lost deeper in my laptop. So it's all back on the desktop, thankfully, if I still need it. If I ever decide to go back to the old intro or anything. But it was talk about a sinking feeling in your stomach when you go to get your stuff that you need and it's gone. So I have to be more careful with what I delete. Gordon says hillbilly shepherd food good too.
Hillbilly shepherd food.
Do you mean like shepherd's pie or something? Punk Skunk says we've been watching funny TV shows called MILF Manor and 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Do you get those shows? I don't know. I haven't heard of them. We'd have to look them up. Sounds weird. Frank says happy to support your channel. Thank you very much. We can get super chats now on the lives and super thanks on our videos since we're monetized now.
Yeah.
But we don't expect, we're not asking people to do that. It's just if there's anybody around who likes to do that, it's a possibility now. It wasn't before we were monetized. And Gordon says 2 thumbs up on your channel too. Well, thank you.
Hey, kitty.
Because, I haven't put up a lot of regular long vlogs in the last couple months. But I've been doing a lot of behind-the-scenes work, like fixing thumbnails and titles on the videos that I always wanted to do good, but they didn't really. Like the truck show videos, the car show videos, the travel vlogs, the parades, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's usually one video that usually does good every year.
That's the truck show
And
parade.
that's usually the truck show parade.
Yeah, the truck show parade, Richard Crane Memorial Truck Show Parade of Lights in St. Ignace, Michigan.
Yep.
That's the title. We film that every year. And this time, the one from September 2022, it's at over 29,000 views now. That has never happened with any of our videos, ever. Especially not in such a fast amount of time. It's only like 5 months. So that's kind of cool that one is so successful. I know they like the thumbnail. I got lucky and was able to get a really nice thumbnail figured out for it. So I've been trying to improve the thumbnails on all our videos, the titles, all that kind of thing, because for the longest time my thumbnails were not good and my titles were not good, and I didn't realize it, and people were not even clicking on our videos at all because they didn't look interesting. So I've been working harder on that to draw people in the first place, because if nobody clicks the video to begin with, they don't know about what it is. So I have to make sure people actually want to click on them. My Apple Watch is telling me to stand up.
Hey,
What?
stand up.
Yeah. Frank says, any fun plans for St. Patrick's Day? Not really. I haven't thought of it. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Punk Skunk says, you guys are doing a great job. Keep going. Well, thank you. And now that the weather is getting better, we'll get more videos up. And for some reason, I've had a hard time this winter. I don't know if seasonal affective disorder finally got me or what, but I've just felt so blah this winter.
Well, plus our funds have been tighter this winter too.
Yeah, but I mean, I could have been making videos of the cats walking around the house all winter.
Yeah.
But now that spring is coming, I'll start feeling better.
Yeah. Start getting out more often, getting out here on the river more.
Yeah. Gordon says, I've been in to see about LASIK surgery done just yet. No thank on eyes. Yeah, LASIK surgery is useless for me. With this eye the way it is, why bother? Because they can only do it on this eye. And that's really expensive. So I don't care if I have to wear glasses. It doesn't bother me. I've been wearing them since I was 6. I never, even before my eye messed up, I never wanted contacts or LASIK surgery. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Punk Skunk says, "We are with you. I've been hibernating all winter." Yeah, that's what it's been feeling like to me. Just so blah. Frank says, "Get your garden started." Yeah, we're gonna have to start some seeds, like for the peppers soon, like any day now, like tomorrow. Like the pepper seeds have to be wrapped up in wet paper towels, I think, and put in the house somewhere here to get them started, or they won't make it like they didn't make it last year because we started them way too late. I found out on Google that you're supposed to start them in the house wrapped up in paper towels until they sprout. So we need to get that going like yesterday because it was supposed to be February when you do that. Punk Skunk says blah, exactly. Yeah, I don't have any other better way to put it. Blah. But knowing that Sunday is a time change and it's going to stay light longer and the weather's going to start getting better gradually now, I already feel better. Frank says weather is perfect for it. And Husky Mom Bronico can't wait to start to plant her garden and need to plant tomatoes this year, need to make sauce this summer. Yeah, we want to plant tomatoes too, maybe, right?
Yeah, we're going to try and plant some
Yeah.
tomatoes, but I'm going to already buy some starts already started for me. To where we just plant them in the ground.
Yeah. Belfry Bats. Can't remember if I asked before, but did you guys wear those giant Jinko jeans back in the 90s? I did not. I don't think you did either. But my brother, who's 10 years younger than me and was in high school at that time, yes, he did. He went to JCPenney's in Alpena in the mall, it's gone now, and paid $50 each for 3 or 4 pairs of Jinkos every August before school started. He was the one wearing that stuff. Gordon says, I've watched on YouTube channel from Flint. Yeah. Just say Husky Mom, LOL. Yeah, that'll help, because my mind keeps switching between Bronico and Brinico. So, that'll help, Husky Mom. Punk Skunk says, JCPenney's, ha 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 ha. Well, they were open around here until just a couple years ago. There was one in Petoskey, there was one in Alpena. Now they're all out of business, I guess. I guess they went the way of Kmart. I didn't shop at JCPenney's. That was my brother's thing. Frank says, have you thought of having a small meet and greet picnic for your local YouTube fans, maybe at a local park? We could do that, yes. I haven't really thought of it, though, because I don't know if we're big enough for that yet. I don't know if that many people would show up. But we can try sometime. Could always do it at maybe the Onaway State Park or something. Oh, but then if people don't have a sticker, they have to pay. Maybe Sheboygan, where they have a grill. We need somewhere. Oh, I know. That little park in Tower where there's a grill.
No, the Tower Park here?
Yeah, that new little park. That would work. Punk Skunk says, we still have JCPenney's here and they've really stepped up their game. Well, they better. I think they have to because they shut down so many stores. I think they're going to have to really fight to keep what's left open. Frank says, you're big enough. Yeah, I mean, we could think about it and see what happens. And Husky Mom says, we have JCPenney in Pennsylvania, too. And Gordon says, good luck on JCPenney's store and see Sears in the Genesee Valley Mall. Sears? I thought they were gone too. They were all
Yeah,
out of
I
business
thought
up
they
here.
were gone, yeah.
Sears and Kmart owned each other, and when they died, they all died together. All the Sears, all the Kmarts up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Sears hasn't been around here in years.
Yeah, because they owned each other and they drug each other down. But yeah, I'm surprised there's so many J.C. Penney's left yet, because all the ones around here are gone.
Yeah.
Husky Mom says we don't have Sears or Kmart anymore, which I love them both. Yeah, the last one around here was Sheboygan. It went out of business before the pandemic already.
Yeah.
All the rest are gone.
Yeah, I remember when the one over in Sheboygan was having a major sale on a lot of crap. Just to try and get rid of what they could.
Yeah. Punk Skunk says, I like Frank's idea. We would totally come if we were in Michigan. Yeah, we'll have to try to figure something out.
Yeah.
Because there's that nice new little park back there. You can go swimming. There's a grill. There's picnic tables. There's a fire pit.
There's a playground.
There's a pavilion. Not a pavilion, but a round pavilion thing. Where I got stung by hornets last year or whatever. So you got to be careful because there's hornets in it. Frank says, I will bring the farm animals. All right. Cows and stuff. Belfry Bat says, when I was a kid, we'd go to Kmart and take a break from shopping to eat at their cafeteria. Yeah, we didn't eat at the cafeteria, but we always got those really good subs they made, and they had them in a cooler up by the checkout aisle. When I was a little kid, a really little kid, and we'd go shopping, and my dad would buy us all one of those subs, and they tasted so good, so different from anybody else's subs anywhere, and I still remember the flavor. But they got rid of those when I was a little kid yet, but I do miss those. And Gordon says, no Kmart. It's gone in 2011, gone. Yeah, gone.
Yep. That's one place I thought of.
There aren't any left around here.
Yeah, that's one store I would have thought would have never shut down when I was, a teenager and stuff.
Wait.
But
Yeah, when I was growing up, before Walmart came around, which the first Walmart was in Gaylord in like 1990, 1991. Before that, it was just Kmart.
yeah,
There wasn't anything else like that at all.
then Walmart come around and pretty much put them out of business, pretty much.
Yeah, and then Meijer started coming around, and anybody who had a Kmart left lost it right away.
Yeah,
So every town that has a Walmart and a Meijer definitely lost their Kmart. Punk Skunk says, if you could plan at least 6 months in advance, maybe we could plan a trip. Yeah. That would probably be toward the end of summer then, or maybe early fall. Yeah, like September. That's 6 months from now. We could do it like my family always does stuff on my mom's side. A big old potluck. Everybody bring a dish to pass. There you go. That's how all our family things are.
that was supposed to be done down here at the park. And, if there's kids and stuff, then there's a playground and all kinds of fun things to be done around there, fishing, swimming.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in that park. That's a pretty good park. It's way better than the park in Onaway.
Right?
Frank says yes.
And the bathroom.
Frank says potluck works. Yeah, we could bring meat and stuff, and then everybody else could bring all the side dishes and stuff, desserts and stuff.
But
And fishing, yeah, definitely fishing.
Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah, because there's fishing
And swimming, right there.
Boat docks there.
Well, I don't think anybody's gonna bring a boat.
Playground. baseball diamonds, basketball,
Bathroom building.
yeah. I
With
mean,
real bathrooms, not outhouses.
right.
Frank White says maybe Don could do a welding demonstration at the park. I don't know about that. He might catch the grass on fire. Frank says, I will bring a boat. And Punk Skunk says, okay, now this needs to happen. Yeah, I'm sure it can.
Oh yeah, because the size of this park, you could get a lot of people in there. Size
Yeah.
of this park, all kind, you know.
There's picnic tables in there. There's benches in there.
Yeah.
It's a new part of the right where the grill is and the fire pit and all that is a new part of the park
Yeah.
that they just put in there, what, 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah, that's a new addition to the park.
Yeah.
Because that used to be private property, and then the county bought it and turned it into a part of the park and stuff. So
Gordon says, need to think on making a greenhouse on the side of by the shed area. We already have a greenhouse though over there. Great big. It's 2 greenhouses together. Big long greenhouse.
yeah,
I don't know if we need any more greenhouse.
10 foot by 40 foot.
Yeah, I think we have
Greenhouses.
enough greenhouse. Frank says fire would be exciting. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a fire pit there too.
Yep. Could bring stuff for s'mores.
Yeah. Last time we was there, they even had a wood pile there too for
Yeah.
to
They provide free wood.
yeah. There's even firewood there last time we was there with pine, but there was firewood
Yep.
there.
It's a really nice park. And it's usually empty and quiet.
Yeah,
'Cause
usually.
a lot of people don't know what's back in there. That part of the park.
Yeah, they want people to go in there and start using it.
Daniel says, y'all are still live? Cool, I just got home. Had a long 6-day work week. Yeah, we ended up accidentally starting 15 minutes early, and now we're still here.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
I wasn't able to attend the whole night, guys. That's fine.
And the playground down there at the park too. Just about all the toys there are all brand new.
Yeah, Daniel, what we're doing is we're talking about having a meet up toward like the end of August, beginning of September at the Park and Tower for all our YouTube people and have it be like a potluck and stuff.
For anybody that wants to show up.
Yeah. Like 6 months from now to give
Yeah.
everybody enough planning time.
Right. What's got to, like plan a day and stuff like, do that day and stuff like that. But
Yeah. It does sound like a good idea.
yeah.
I suppose I should try to pick a date and make a video about it, let everybody else know who's didn't come to the live and won't know about it.
All right.
Make a post about it. So tomorrow I'm going to make a new video. I could always talk about it then.
Yeah, because we've got Tower Pond there and everything, so where it can do plenty of fishing.
Punk Skunk says September would be good. Yeah, because then it's not cold yet, but it's not scorching hot anymore either. Daniel says, oh my gosh, yes, that's perfect because I was planning on coming up this year anyway and wanted to meet you too. Sounds awesome. Yeah, it sounds like everybody thinks it would be good. And Gordon says that would be used, the Tower Park on M68 be free use. Yeah, it is free use.
Yeah, it
yes.
is free use. So
We don't have to rent it or anything like that. You
Right.
just go there.
Yeah, and you don't gotta have a park pass or nothing like that.
And Daniel says September is perfect too. I could always put up a poll on what date would work best for everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, there's grills there. There's
Well, there's one grill, but we could always take our own grill over there, down over there too.
yeah,
though.
yeah. We could always
Then
take
we'd
our
have two
grill
grills.
too, yeah. But isn't there some grills right in the playground too?
No,
No?
there's a water fountain.
I'm wanting to say that I thought there was, but I could be wrong though.
Yeah, but those are way over there on the other side of the
not
park. from where
further
we're gonna
away,
be.
yeah, but where they're right. No, I was thinking in the playground section.
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Why would you want to have fire in the playground where the kids are playing?
Because there's picnic table and shit over there too.
I don't think there's grills though. And anyway, like I said, that's way the other side of the park.
No, really. Not that far away.
A little far for moving food.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Blacker.
there's a basketball court. There's a
Baseball, 2 baseball diamonds.
yeah, playground.
Playground.
The
yeah.
bathroom building, a real bathroom building with
Lunch.
and it's like we could walk there.
Yeah. It's like about a mile and a half from here.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a fun idea.
Yeah. It'll be definitely fun.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty well say that we will do it, because
Yeah.
I don't know why not.
Right? Go fishing.
If people want to.
I know I will. I'll probably go down to the store and get a dozen of minnows and keep it out there. Try and catch some nice big pike or walleye or something.
Yeah.
There's some big pike and walleye in Tower Pond there.
Yeah. But Belfry Bats, can we bring beer to the park? Yeah. They don't have a. The only thing you can't bring is dogs. There's a sign that says no dogs in the park. That's
Yeah.
it. And I don't know how much they enforce that when you're way in the back part.
Yeah, well, I know in the playground area they don't want no dogs, but over by the beach I'm not 100% sure on. But
Frank White says this place seems to have everything. Is this heaven? Pretty much.
pretty much, yeah.
Like I said, the park here in Tower is way better than the park in Onaway.
Oh yeah. But the last few years they've been really working on Tower Park and really
Yeah, they added
making it
all
nice.
kinds of new stuff.
Yeah, they added all kinds of new playground stuff for the kids. Redid the beach. I mean, it's
Punk
really
stuff, we
nice.
won't bring our alpacas. And Frank says, I knew it. Well, it says no dogs in the park. I don't know about other things. It doesn't say no animals in the park. It says no dogs in the park.
yeah.
So,
So there you go.
if somebody tries to say something, you could be like, hey, it says dogs. This isn't a dog.
Yeah. That might be the loophole right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a great area for gatherings and stuff. Where we're talking about beautiful area.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Frank's going to bring some cows and pigs.
Hey, there you go. Put them right in the playground area. It's fenced in.
Yeah.
Or put them
And
in
beer.
or put them in the diamond area.
And beer.
And beer. There you go.
Yeah. Lots of beer. Okay. I don't like beer. I like other stuff. I don't like hard liquor either.
Oh, gotta
But I
have
like
tequila.
stuff like wine coolers and Seagrams and
Oh, gotta have tequila.
ugh, yuck,
Tequila, salt, and lemons.
disgusting.
There you go. All the man needs is those 3 items right
Punk
there.
Skunk says we will bring our goats. LOL.
Yeah, there you go.
And
And then we'll have some Whoppers.
And Gordon says potluck sounds good. I
Yeah.
think that's what that says. Yeah, I mean, we'd probably supply the meat and some other things.
And some other stuff, yeah.
And I mean, you don't have to bring anything. That's how our family does it. You don't have to bring something, but if you want to, you can. And some of us do, and some of us don't. And every time we have a gathering, like at the Afton Hall, it's full of food. So nobody ever has to worry about food.
Yeah, and for how much food tables and stuff are on there, none of that's an issue around that part.
No.
Yeah, and there's even fountains outside for getting something to drink even.
Yep. And the bathroom.
Up in the bathroom, yeah.
The bathroom has sinks. Frank says, I can bring meat from Eastern Market. What's meat from Eastern Market?
Neat.
Yeah, what's
Meat.
Eastern Market? I don't know what East Confita Village.
It's probably
Eastern Market. Never heard of that.
probably a meat place like Evil's.
I don't know.
It-
Oh,
it's a-
Detroit. It's in
a
Detroit.
local butcher shop.
This is in Detroit.
Local butcher shop. Yeah. I can be your local
Punk
butcher.
Skunk says Belfry Bats is a good cook, so he will bring stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, and we'll have some stuff too, and a little bit
Stuff
of
to
this, a little
drink
bit of
and
that,
whatever.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Of course, we've got to have the good ketchup. We'll bring the good ketchup.
The Brooks ketchup.
Oh, hell yeah, Brooks is the way to go.
Yeah, Brooks ketchup is way better than Heinz or anything else.
Oh, yeah.
It's tangy ketchup. It's not sugary sweet ketchup.
Yeah, you want to?
And the only place to buy it is Meijer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Brooks ketchup is awesome. Well, if you have the Brooks ketchup and then you eat that for a while, you try to have other ketchup, it's like it's sweet. It's like you're sitting there eating a cup of sugar. Yeah, that bottle's almost empty.
Yeah,
but
this one's almost empty. But yeah, this is Brooks ketchup.
let me tell you what, that stuff's awesome.
And
on
we can
meatloaf.
only get it at Meijer.
Let me tell
So
you
we
what.
have to go to either Petoskey or Gaylord to get this.
Yeah, you want good meatloaf? Use the Brooks ketchup if you want good meatloaf. That ketchup is just downright awesome.
Spotted leaf.
That's the best ketchup I've ever had in my life.
Oh. Yeah, hold on a second. And Gordon says, ever too many greenhouse on hobby farms. Oh, never too many greenhouses. Yeah. And yeah, Frank, I'll grab it again. Alright, is that better? Clearer? Closer?
Yeah, I'm not sure I was good.
See how it says tangy? It's more tangy than it is sweet. It's way better.
Yeah. It's rich and tangy ketchup.
Oh, he got it.
Alright,
Okay.
you got it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, you should have Meijer around. Go find it.
Yeah. That ketchup there, I learned, got to know about that ketchup through my last stepdad that I had before he passed away, and he used to make meatloaf out of it. And then a bunch of stores quit selling it. And he's like, I don't understand. He goes, I can't find it anywhere anymore. And he was really bummed out about it. Then one day me and Teal went to Meijer. And
there it was.
We was walking by the ketchup section, and there it was.
Yep.
I about fell over.
And we don't need more. On the 3rd, we went to Petoskey for our shopping so we could go to Meijer. And we bought 4 more bottles, and they're right down here on this shelf.
Yeah, we got 4.
I would have grabbed one of those if I saw them.
Yeah.
Now I see them. I didn't know where he put them.
Yeah, but
But yeah, we got 4 more.
yeah, we got full unopened bottles yet. That
Yeah.
one there was just our opened one.
Yeah, because I don't like regular ketchup anymore. It's so sweet. Yuck.
Yeah. Because the
And Punk Skunk, yes, it is yum. Cook it onto meatloaf. If you hate meatloaf, make it. Cook this on there. You're going to love meatloaf.
yeah. Yeah, the Brooks ketchup is really, really, really good.
And it's good on burgers and good to dip things in. And it's just better.
Yeah. But that's how I learned about it was my stepdad. And he was so bummed out about it when he couldn't find it anymore, and then we stumbled across it one day in Meijer.
Yep, they're the only ones that have it. Okay. Okay, go over
If you
here.
guys try it, I promise you won't be disappointed in that ketchup. That's for sure.
Punk Skunk, maybe you can get sponsored by them and get a bunch for free. I don't know. I know that they're on Route 66. Because there's that big ketchup bottle, Brooks ketchup bottle, water tower. That's on Route 66 in Illinois.
Yeah.
That people keep posting photos of on my, on the Route 66 group I'm on. That's the same ketchup, the same place. It's just their old style bottle. Gordon says, ask a question on the old M33 dirt road. There, the church in the woods by you guys still there. Where's this old 33 dirt road? I don't know.
The only part of 33 that I know of is where it goes over to I don't know, it's a dirt road that I know of.
Yeah. I don't know. Husky Mom says, I never saw that at our grocery store. That sounds amazing on meatloaf or roast beef sandwich. Does it taste more like Arby's sauce? Nope.
No.
Doesn't taste a thing like Arby's sauce. We have a bottle of Arby's sauce in the refrigerator. Two totally different.
Yeah, totally different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all its own unique taste.
Yeah, it is, yeah. But it is.
And I don't think I would put
good.
it on a roast beef sandwich though. That doesn't. But meatloaf, yeah, burgers, and, you know, fries, hot dog. Yeah, anything else you'd normally put ketchup on.
Chicken nuggets, you know.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
You don't put ketchup on chicken nuggets. Gross.
What do you mean gross?
Then don't say fish sticks either. You don't put ketchup on fish sticks. Yuck.
Fish sticks? Seriously?
Yeah,
That's a disgrace.
You don't put ketchup on fish, and you don't put ketchup on chicken.
Yeah, you do.
Blech.
Yeah, you do. You blow your nose on it.
No.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, Walmart, stuff like that, they don't have it.
Yeah, Walmart ain't gonna carry it. It's gotta be Meijer. Meijer is the only store that I know that carries it.
Husky Mom says, with other people.
Yeah, I agree. Eggs is good on eggs, if it's your thing.
Yeah, if you like.
Because I've tried ketchup on eggs before.
But I see that it is, what, 11:19? Yeah, 11:19. So I guess we should probably go ahead and end this. This is the longest we've ever been live. And Frank says, not sure how you kids these days are able to stay up this late. It's a school night, need to turn in. Yeah, see, we're all getting tired.
Yeah.
We'll stay up longer after this, probably till like 1. But, we just stay up later. That's just how we are. Belfry Bat says, have you ever had a Sanders fudge bumpy cake only made in Michigan? No. I've had other Sanders stuff. I know about Sanders. They're on Mackinac Island and downstate and whatever, but I haven't had that.
Yeah, I haven't had it, but I knew about it.
Yeah. Could probably check it out sometime,
Yeah,
even though I shouldn't be
we'll have
eating
to.
stuff like that.
But, yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And this is definitely the longest we've ever been live.
Yeah, we'll definitely
And it was fun, and we will definitely do a meetup in September. It sounds like lots of fun.
Have to do some planning and
Yeah.
figuring out a date and
Yeah,
everything.
Good night, Frank. If you didn't hit thumbs up yet, go ahead, because it helps our channel out.
Right.
But yeah, thank you, everybody who came, and have a good night. You say good night.
I don't do good nights, I only do good mornings.
Yes, okay. Now I gotta go around and shut this off.
Cut it off.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose my voice too, so
Yeah,
that's a
I
good
know
sign
the fire's
too.
going to start
Yeah, he's got to start a fire in the stove, so. Yep, good night, Husky Mom, and Punk Skunk, and Belfry Bats, and thank you for the fun too. These don't go well if nobody wants to talk.
Yeah, makes it a little easier to have something to talk about when other people talk to you.
Yep. But, bye. Have a good night.
Good morning.